I know what you're thinking. First you're thinking, Dave, where have you been? Second, I hate it when you make these car videos. They make me dizzy. I'm worried about you getting in an accident, etc., etc. But look, I'm looking at the road. I'm not looking at you. Every once in a while when it's really safe, I look at you, okay? All right. What are we talking about? Look, when it comes to the technical videos and everything that's going on with that, why am I not posting those? I'm going to be honest. Let me be honest. I don't know the bugs, boy. Let me be honest. We reorganized the house again. You got kids, man, and then there's just a lot of family stuff going on. All right, just put it that way. You reevaluate the house. You gotta change things sometimes, So I moved my office again. And to be honest with you, I have not set up my PC with my monitors, with my microphone and everything like that. Because like I said in a recent video, I've been focusing more on the other project, and to be honest with you, that project has taken up all my time. I've been out and about. I haven't been working from home anymore, which by the way has been awesome. Feels great. I'm really enjoying getting back to business. That's who I am. At the beginning, that's who I am, is a businessman. I enjoy having business relationships, doing sales, working on organization structures, things like that. I enjoy that a lot. So it's been very good for me, especially compared to like sitting inside and having a bunch of you guys tell me about how I'm a shill or how wrong I am all the time or something like that. The bad comments, they count, they hit your pain points, it seems like they score more points than the good comments. And I know that the good comments, there are a lot more of the good comments than there are bad comments. But that's just part of the, I don't know, it's weird, part of the human condition. Maybe it's not, maybe it's part of the Dave condition, who knows. But anyway, as well, with the AMC thing, and talking about that stock and that situation and the implications of it on the broader market, as well as just speaking to the chart on a day-to-day basis, I feel like I was saying the same things over and over again. And to be honest with you, let me be honest, this is because all that was a lie. So this is the honest part. This is where I'm honest. Is he being honest with us? Because when he says, let me be honest, that's a common comment, by the way. When he says that he's being honest, does that mean that he was lying the rest of the time? Is he a shill? It's just a vocal crutch, I suppose. I feel like I have added, not to pat myself on the back or anything, but I feel like I've added so much to that conversation. And in a lot of ways, I think that on a bunch of levels, whether it's through me or through people that I've shined my light on personally, for the most part, when I first started tweeting about AMC in July, my goal was to bring a more realistic and formal and logical approach than what I was seeing in July of 2021 when it came to this stock. Almost a year ago now. Wow. Isn't that something? And eventually that grew into the YouTube thing, which I never originally intended it to, but I just had this really, it was the falling wedge coming down from $52 that eventually broke out from $35 up to like $42 or whatever. Whenever that was happening, I just felt the need to describe what was occurring in something that wasn't going to fit in a tweet, so I did it on YouTube, and from there, We explored Elliott wave theory. We explored patterns. We explored Wyckoff theory. We dug into composite land, which is, you know, it's great that through me, and I'm not saying that it's like, and I don't want you guys to take that the wrong way, like I'm saying like, oh, without me, whatever. But through me and the people that I've met who were also interested in this, and all of the people that supported me and my messages along the way, we have been able to change the narrative and give people a way to view this stock that is more logical, in my opinion, than it was in July of 2021 whenever I started. So in a lot of ways, you know, my intentions with this were never to get this amount of followers or to make any money off of this or anything like that. It was to help people who were mostly new investors or traders better understand the day-to-day price action of their investment or trade. And I think that we've done a really good job of that, you know? Me and you together. Even if you have, you know, a salty feeling towards me, you also, with the negativity, have helped with that as well. But, you know, I in a lot of ways, I feel like the mission has been accomplished. Does that mean that I should stop? Probably not. You know, there's probably a lot more people that could benefit from the message, but I think that through me and then through the people that I have introduced to the community in a lot of ways, I've brought that spotlight to something that is easier to use and consume and understand on a day-to-day basis, and that makes retail and the ape community stronger when it's all, when we look back on all of this. In my opinion, that is how retail becomes more powerful, is because they consume the information and makes them more knowledgeable and makes them more proficient when operating in the stock market and other markets across the globe. And so I'm not saying that to say that like I'm gonna stop making videos or something like that, but I think that in a lot of ways I want to make sure that what I'm adding to the conversation adds value in a similar sense to you guys that did. And I'm not just like repeating myself over and over again just to get views and you know, monetization dollars, like ad dollars off of YouTube or whatever. I want it to mean something, you know. I'm one of those people, you know, I always want to change things. I'm about to get some coffee right quick for a little pre-workout action. Maybe I am about to get in an accident. If you're ever in the New Orleans area, go to CC's Coffee and get the cold brew. It is rolling. Hold on one second. Yeah, can I get a tall cold brew, please? Black?
Anything else for you?
That'll be it.
You can move forward.
Thank you. Look, have you guys ever done a drive-through with Dave before? Look, we're changing, okay? We're adding value on this channel. Hold on a sec. I don't want this person to think I'm weird whenever they come to the window. So we're gonna talk market after this too. I'm gonna stop talking about myself so much.
$3.76.
There you go. Thank you. I also have to drink my pre-workout, which is skim-free, by the way.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day. All right, so let's talk the market now that we've gotten our pre-workout. We gotta chug this pre-workout and stem-free pre-workout, Gorilla Mode Nitric. It's pretty good. I enjoy it. The pumps are pretty nasty. Anyway, So broader market. All right. So and again, this is 20,000 feet up. Okay. I'm not sitting here looking at charts all day, every day. And in a lot of ways, I am a narrative guy more, you know, a fundamental narrative guy more than I am a chart guy. Let's play How Late Is Dave. Hold on, my gym buddy is saying that I'm late. What time is it, dude? I don't have any other way to look at time other than my phone. All right, that's unfortunate. So today, SPY ripped to like 429, I think, before end of day. And then I think it was a little down last time I looked at it, just slightly down, but nothing major. In after hours. So, and that was after it went down, tested the lower low of 405, off of the 410 from the Russia, you know, the Russia bombings or whatever that occurred a few months ago. So where do we stand, right? So based on, and again, I haven't been consuming the fundamental news, but what I'm seeing on Twitter is the rate hikes were priced in already. And so the certainty of the rate hikes that I assume, you know, they came out and said that they're going up 0.5% on interest rates. Because of that certainty, and I've talked about this on the channel before, but bulls, you know, a bullish market is a market of certainty, and generally speaking, uncertainty, right, is a bearish market. So what happened was when they rolled out and said, hey, we're doing 0.5% increase on the interest rates, bulls jumped in, right, and drove the price up. A crazy rally. I mean, I think like 5% in the past few days. And we're in this ping pong market right now where I mean, SPY is way more rangy than it has been. You know, like in the previous couple months, maybe 1% up or down per day, you know, trading in that sort of range. Lately, it's been 2 or 3% at least. It's crazy, crazy. So what's next? Well, there are a few ways to view it, right? You can view this entire rundown that just occurred as just this giant bull fake out where, you know, institutions were shaking bulls out of their positions in SPY in order to accumulate and drive price up, because they knew that the market was going to be, you know, all of the rate hikes and everything were going to be priced in this way. The certainty was going to bring more bullish price action. Or you could say that because they said that there could be more interest rate hikes, or I think that they actually said that there would be the rest of the year, that what is actually occurring is they're faking with the certainty, driving price up in the short term in order to unload more shares, because they know that inevitably the cash flow is going to tighten up and it's going to cause the market to continue working its way down in price. Personally, right, looking at this fundamental situation and the actual fundamentals of the market and how it's all operating, my bias is bearish, okay? My bias, just looking at the way the economy has been operating over the course of the past 10 or so years, since really the 08 crash and quantitative easing after that, and then piling on top of that COVID with the insane inflation that has been caused now by all of the COVID policies on both sides of the aisle. Fundamentally, I just cannot justify the idea that suddenly all of this is going to turn around and then we're going to go on to another rally where we not only go to $480, but past that, and we make significant higher highs, okay? That I am still not in that place, okay? And I posted a ominous chart a few days ago. And if you look at SPY on the yearly, or SPX, or probably the DJI, or whatever, on the yearly, right, if you make 12-month candles on that chart, it you know, there was health in the 2000s of this, you know, kind of coming back, retesting these levels with '08, retesting these levels with the dot-com bubble, right? And solidifying them as support. But since then, that double top, you've been on an absolute rocket since the '08 crash bottomed out, in that sense. And is the market fundamentally healthier than that? And have you built up the price support? And by the way, that level that it was rejected twice at was like $170 for SPY. Okay, that's what we're talking about here. All right, is the market actually healthier? And does it have more? Because what I believe actually is happening in the market right now is that inflation is being priced in as it relates to the dollar, okay? So SPY, SPX, and all other equities that fall under that umbrella are generally being inflated because of the sheer dollar supply that is in the economy as it relates to stocks. And I don't think, and I know that that is how they are priced, how equities are priced, is in relation to dollar value. But I don't think that that is a healthy way for a market to be getting priced up. It should be getting priced up based on an increase in its fundamental value, which I don't think is occurring. I just don't. Yes, there are more dollars flying around. Yes, more iPhones are being sold at higher prices, probably, right? But the fluidity of money, the velocity, I should say, of money, doesn't necessarily mean that the economy is healthier and more powerful and more potent than it was. As a matter of fact, for the average consumer, I would argue that the economy today is significantly weaker for someone who is turning 18 and has not a dollar to their name, right? Or maybe under $1,000, let's say, to their name. I think it's harder today than it has been in the past 10 years for them to get started and start building wealth in the United States. And I think that general prosperity measurement is what's most important when it comes to the U.S. economy and being able to price it properly in the future, and the global economies. So that's just my general thoughts. That's what's going on. I know this video is all over the place. I don't even know what the title is going to be. I might title it Wen Dave, just because that's what I always get now. People are always asking me when I'm going to make a video and stuff. And I appreciate you guys for being interested in what I have to say. But I'm about to pull up to the gym and go work out with my friend. And yeah, I appreciate you guys wanting to hear what I have to say, but I want you guys to empower yourself, you know? Go do the research, you know? I have taught myself strictly off of YouTube and Google, dude. Like, sitting there and meeting people and spending time doing that. I want you to empower yourselves. That's what I'm all about. I don't say, you know, I'm not the group guy. Like, I don't think that what makes retail or, you know, average everyday people stronger is by grouping up and all getting behind a cause or something. What I believe is what makes people powerful is them empowering themselves. And you can do that through people like me and take what you can get from me. And I'm just one guy. I'm just a normal guy, just like you guys are. I get addicted to stuff, and I spend time just researching the crap out of it and understanding every little thing about it. And I'm just like that, you know. But I'm no more talented than any one of you guys are. I'm just weird, you know. I'm just weird. I'm willing to learn about things and get addicted and lose myself in things that other people aren't, and that's generally, and I'm not too cool to do anything or anything like that. I just am willing to humble myself, realize that I don't know everything, and learn, you know, so, and spend all my time learning. So that's what I do. So that's the video. Hopefully, I don't know, you gained something out of it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And I'm going to find a way where it's more worth it to me to continue to produce content in a way that is worth it to you guys too. I just have to figure that out, and I really don't want to, like, yeah, I just want it to be something that's like way more value for you than it is for me. So that's what I want to do. And I don't feel like I haven't been feeling like I could do that, you know? But anyway, all right, I pulled up to the gym. Bye.